out to Nugget Lake. We're camping for the weekend, and we're going to be digging a lot of dirt. So stay tuned and check it out. See you guys later. Hey you guys, Charlie here. We're out at Nugget Lake. We've been digging for quite a while. I ran a couple buckets through the sluice. I'm test panning in a few different spots, but today we got with us. Let's come around the creek here. We got Mark Miller sitting there, Mike, my brother, and Mike from Wisconsin Gold Rush. So we've got a couple runs into a bucket over there, and I'm coming down over here to the shade because it is brutally hot out. But I'm gonna get a pan dug up here and then I'll show you what I get. Oh. So we're getting out of here for the day. We dammed everything back up to try and build some more fluid for tomorrow when we come down to sluice in the morning. Mikey and Mike are up there busy getting packed up. Last thing to grab out of the creek is my lawn chair, and we're out of here. Alright everybody, good night.
All going to be wash sand, I'm sure, but we'll get as much as we can off of it. Let's see. And that's the stuff from the shoe. I don't think there's any more in there we can get out of there. I doubt it. Let's see what's in there. Should be plenty just to pull it back. This little tiny pan, I don't know. Should use the bigger pan maybe. Let's see if there's anything in there at all. Come on, baby. I doubt it. But seems like fun. Come on. Come on, wash down. A little bit too much water in there, but that's all right. No, it's all sand. Not even any blacks in there. No, not a thing.
Well, that was a nice try, seeing if the sand in your shoes had any gold in it.
Yep.
After the massive hike we took through all the creek.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay. Enough nonsense.
So I already classified down the material that me, Mike, my brother Mike, and Mark Miller got from Nugget Lake. And as you can see, there's not quite a whole lot in there. And then over here I have the Plus Kitchen Strainer classification. But I also have this bucket here that's quite full that I'll be classifying down and running through too. And we'll be doing that in the VDR cleanup sluice. So I'll be back in a sec and we'll show you what we got. I got the sluice up and running, and I got the rest of that stuff concentrated down. Got quite a bit of plus 1/8 inch and quite a bit of minus 1/8 inch out of that second bucket. It's almost twice as much as the first day I was out there. So we're gonna get that running and we'll be right back. So I'm gonna run my first scoop through and see if anything pops up right away. And I'll tell you right now, be careful at work. Things bite. Alright, so I'm gonna get this going and see what we got. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. So let me grab the camera here and I'll be right back. As you can see, everything's roiling around in there pretty well. I might have to adjust that just a little bit. You can still see quite a bit of blonde sand in there. So let's turn that up just a little bit. That looks to be doing the job. Everything's moving around like it should. And we'll get back to running. So it is hot in my shop. And check this out. None of the windows open. The only spot where it opens is right there. So I got to figure out how to get an AC in one of these windows or something. It's really hot in here. But I'm going to run this and try and get this all done before I do this live stream tonight. So thanks for watching. Well, we got the rest of that ran, and as you can see in there, there's some shiny bits in there. Lots of nice black sands, and there's a little piece of gold right there, working its way down into that spiral. It looks pretty good. So we'll get this cleaned out and pan out the rest of this pan right here. And then we'll move on to the rest of the material we got over there. So I'll be right back and get this cleaned out. So now I'm going to collect all the cons out of the VDR sluice. What I usually do is I just take my bucket, grab the sluice, stick it right in there, and turn it back on. Give it a little shake. Back up, and we're ready to run. To show you guys what we got out of there. Takes all that material, condenses it down to just a small little amount, which is really cool, and all your gold will be right in that heavy sand. So I'm going to run the rest of this other material, get that all through, and then we'll start panning down and getting all the gold out of there. Once I finish running the rest of this material, I pan through that first bucket that I got, and then I'll take that in my snuffer for that day and show you everything we got in that. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be right back. And look at all the little bits of gold in this one. And you can guarantee there's going to be a bunch down in here too. So I'll get this cleaned out and then I'll start panning all this back. And here's the gold from the last 2 trips out. There's some chunkier bits in there. You can definitely feel some of them. There's this one right here. Not quite a picker. I can't even pick it up, but it's a nice little wiry piece. But see you in a bit.